Hey, Eva Darling. I'm like this on the south side of Chicago, but that's not the reason for this podcast. It's to give unsolicited advice and tell you things you absolutely do not need to know. Okay, so I do feel like, I don't be trying to get all into people's religion and stuff like that and what they do be believing and stuff, but I do feel like I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. It's Father Flager. Okay, Father Flager.
Father Flager.
Okay, with that situation, it's just kind of really a sticky one. I don't really feel like people look at it from the perspective of other lenses when they look at situations like this, especially when you talking about soon as somebody puts up that they're trying to help the black community or they just want to see the black community fall, woo, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna be completely honest. If he was removed, I don't feel like the black community will fail. Okay, all right. So I feel like that was a sticky one. I understand people gonna tear me up, be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. But it's like, yeah, no. And people like, well, I mean, it's no proof. I don't know what other proof you need of molestation or sexual abuse other than I got molested. Right. What else do you say?
Right.
What else? Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, what kind of proof.
Like, y'all want to see the coochie creeks or something? I don't really know what the fuck y'all want.
Most likely it wasn't on video.
Yeah, that wouldn't even make sense. So, like, people asking for proof, like, and if people were like, well, I mean, why ain't nothing else been proven? But it's like, bro, it's people that first of all, it's people that got off that murder people. And it's also people that went to jail that shouldn't have went to jail, shit like that. And we see this type of shit happen in real time. So we see all the time of, you get what I'm saying, how the justice system can fuck you over. So we see this shit all the time. And then all of a sudden, when situations steady repeat like this, and they like, how did this go under the radar so long? It's like, because y'all was motherfucking creating a rally over shit that didn't have nothing to do with y'all. I've been saying that the motherfucking economy bad, you need to focus on your fucking credit score. And for some reason, y'all trying to put up a motherfucking rally for a priest that ain't none of y'all motherfuckers Catholic.
Right.
I'm tired of this shit now.
Right.
The fuck is y'all talking about right now? Ain't went to church since never. Ain't never even went to church.
No, he do so much for the black community. Well, name one thing.
I can't. I couldn't even sit there because I'm about to say it is people that personally know him that's within like politics, stuff like that. I don't know. I can't talk about their own experiences, but I have no experience with him.
Right.
My godson did go to St. Sabina at one point, and my best friend absolutely did not like the school.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know nothing he's personally done for me personally or nobody I know.
Exactly. I don't know anything.
Now, my homie Hot Rod, he was an altar boy for St. Sabina. He's a Father Flager fan. You feel me? He look up to Father Flager. You can't say nothing bad about Father Flager to him. But he actually
has his own experience.
Yeah, like he's
because it's like just people jumping on the bandwagon. It's just like black folks not eating pork.
Right.
Cause they talking about some body odor and shit like that. Like you don't feel like that gallon of liquor gonna do it neither.
Right.
You don't feel like that's not gonna. The cigarettes ain't gonna do it neither.
Right,
the cigarettes no odor there. It's only from Porky the Pig. Right. Only from Porky the Pig. I see what's going on here. Hand me the fucking Skittles. I'm not in the fucking mood for this shit. And that's the thing. People don't even know what all the pork going on. There's a lot of pork going on. But yeah, that's just like everybody just jumps on the bandwagon and just follow. Like, well, he did so much for the black community. They can literally not name one thing. He's a pillar in the black community. When I think of the pillars of the black community, I haven't thought of him.
I don't think his name don't come to mind.
It doesn't cross my mind because I never went to Catholic church. I wasn't an altar boy.
Actually, I don't like the Catholic Church, so...
Yeah, because they had a whole bunch of weird stuff going on in the gate, you get what I'm saying? That's why they had to get more, strict and tight about rules and stuff, because I guess they were getting a little too many complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like one time, it was some priest or something like that was getting people herpes.
Damn, the nuns and shit.
It was, now that's a crazy ass situation now because they ain't never supposed to. Okay, but it was basically like, okay, when they was doing the circumcision, in the circumcision situation, and the priest
they sucked giving the little niggas herpes. What the fuck?
And it was a case, but that's kind of really crazy though if you was not supposed to have any sexual experiences.
How the hell you get herpes? How the hell you
Unless
get
it was
herpes?
like simplex 1 and then because it was there, then it made it. But it's still simplex 1, but it's below the waist. So like simplex 1 doesn't change. It's just the fact that in some areas, like it doesn't really, simplex 1 doesn't like to be below the waist, just like simplex 2 doesn't like to be above the waist. So like, for example, if a dude gets simplex 2 or whatever like that, you give him oral or whatever like that, even though you might have an outbreak, from that, you might not have as many outbreaks because of how it was transferred. So all these type of things do matter. And I don't think people understand these things about herpes, you know, because it'd be like a whole bunch of herpes talk. That's another thing though. Apparently it's a whole bunch of HIV talk.
There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, because they were saying like basically would you be with a person that was undetectable? And I think that I can see both sides of the situation, but I do feel like sometimes people be like undetectable, they be like, okay, they can't transfer, but I don't think that everything is 100%. So, you know, I think that some people may want to be like, hey, no, I mean, it's fine. I'm glad that you got this under wraps, and I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, this is not something that will defeat your life, but I also don't want to, you know, some people might not want to have to take, because I know they have treatment plans or have to take certain prescribed medicine and stuff like that. Like, people might not want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, just in case they are infected, because I think they still take the chance. It's just like when I said, if you go sleep with a man that don't want a kid, it's still a chance of y'all having a kid together, or you getting pregnant because y'all decided to have sex. It's still a chance, I think, of you getting HIV.
Right.
If you sleep with someone that has HIV, even if they have taken their medication. Because, you know, just like, I think that it's also like certain triggers that people don't know, like that could occur, because I'm going to say, you know, everything changes with time. It's just like birth control. If you take anybody that's with birth control, your birth control don't work. So, you know, what if you taking a medicine, you're not really thinking about it, you sick, or this, that, and the other, you sick, and then all of a sudden, you know, your viral load is different, and then you then transmitted it to the person that they thought that it was undetectable. Like, even though you use a condom, stuff like that, I don't know, I feel like it's risky business.
Yeah. I think I would be scared to, I mean, I think the only way I would be okay is if this is the person I know I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
It's like if I catch it, it's like, I'm going to be with you regardless, you know? But I would definitely be scared if I was just dating somebody and they told me they had HIV, I probably would be like, because you don't know. Yeah. Y'all gonna stop talking and you might catch it and give it to the next person or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, I don't know.
I think it's probably like,
especially because the thing about HIV that, you know, it makes it like the situation, like it don't even have to be like, nowadays it ain't like you gotta be wild, you gotta be out here, you gotta be sleeping around, stuff like that. Like you just catch it from, you know, having a regular casual sex partner, you get what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Like, you know, like it's not like what it was looked at when it first came about, like, oh, you got to be a real person, sleep with 100 people a night, or this anything. Like, no, it's literally like you can meet somebody on a dating site, and then y'all been at it for 2-3 years, and y'all have been consistently sleeping with each other, and now you're, you know, HIV positive because somebody hadn't went to the doctor, you hadn't went to the doctor, y'all didn't get regular checkups. You get what I'm saying? So now you can't even really trace it back from where you got it from because so many years have went past and stuff. But yeah, it's. You know, and then you don't have symptoms initially. So, yeah, there's been a lot of that HIV talk.
And the commercials are overwhelming.
Then everybody take PrEP. And it's like, especially like, okay, the women that's telling other women to take PrEP so they can sleep like with DL men.
Oh, you think that's why?
Yeah, because it's like, instead of just not sleeping with the men with no condoms, you gonna take PrEP and then... Because I think it'd be a lot of stuff that be going on with sex that be like, why are you doing this to appease the other party, and it could be dangerous to your body?
Right.
We know when it comes to Western medicine, it's a chance of you fucking up your kidneys or whatever the situation that, like birth control, that can make you sterile, shit like that. Yeah. You also can be like, hey, I'm not doing this.
Right.
I'm not doing this time with a person that I know I want to be with. We didn't win and got checked up. We did this, that, like, it's a lot of things that you can do to prevent it, but like, sleeping with DL men, the biggest issue wouldn't be the HIV. It would be the fact that he might possibly kill you if you sit there and try to tell his secret.
Exactly.
He might kill you. It was that lady, it was them little Netflix things that was like making a documentary, and there was a lady that said that making a documentary on the time my DL husband tried to set me on fire.
Wow.
Well, he did set her on fire. She survived.
Wow.
DL men will unalive you because they don't like you.
Dangerous.
Yeah, like...
They hate themselves, so they'll do anything to you.
Like, you know how crazy we be acting over dick. So they acting the same way. Shit, tired of this shit. We be acting a damn donkey over some motherfucking thing. We act like we ain't got no sense. Why would you talk to a nigga like that? Right. Like, that's just... I mean, I guess people be liking the people that be popping up on them and act crazy, stuff like that. I mean, back when I was childish and stuff, but I that was a real short run though, with the people popping up on me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I would realize like that shit is not player.
Yeah.
I'm not a player, but that shit is super not player.
Yeah,
like,
that popping up shit is.
Yeah, because I don't like explaining myself. That's when people popped up on me before I realized I don't like explaining myself. But that's because I was lying. So no one likes to explain themselves when they're being a fucking liar.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So right now, believe what you believe or whatever like that. You can leave. You know, if this ain't something you want to deal with, you know, you got to use all the manipulation tactics you can possibly think of right now. Because like me just being 100 with you and be like, yeah, I was talking to him. Nope. Not doing that one. I just sleep with one eye open and this bitch. You know, like I don't like that shit though. That's very unplayable. But okay, so I also think the black men didn't let the white men trick them into being misogynistic.
Of course. Yeah,
and it's like, it's, okay, so when I was doing because I had started looking at the laws and shit like that when it came to the women's suffrage movement. And of course, the women's suffrage movement was started by white women because we didn't have voting rights at all in the motherfucking 1920s. That was not our battle. Right. That was their battle or whatever like that. They didn't have voting rights. They couldn't collect their own wages. Right. They couldn't have ownership or nothing like that. When you married, you were now the owner. You was now the property of your husband. Exactly. So that means everything that belonged to him. If y'all divorced, he took full custody of the children. He had full custodial rights over the children. You could beat your wife. Right. Because if she was disobedient, yeah, it was excusable. Premarital rape, not premarital. Marital rape was not a thing, so you could get pussy whenever you want to, nobody care. Exactly. And also, if you killed the bitch, then they might be like, you know what? That bitch was acting right. Right. You know what? You did what you gotta do. I hope you found another wife, young man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was, so the white men, they pissed their women off so bad that they said they don't want to undo that. They ain't want shit to do with them. So they got mad. The women went over there and they got mad. They said, we finna leave y'all shit like that. So the white men, they convinced everybody to be misogynistic because they women ain't want them. So they said, we don't want y'all to want y'all women. And then somehow they done flipped the script at this point that for some reason that white men get this badge of honor that they gonna treat the women right. They gonna treat the women right. They believe in marriage and they really value this and that. No, they value control. And they understand that marriage is one of the number one ways to do that.
And I think a lot of other races value marriage so much because they're so misogynistic. Yes. I feel like most of the races that value marriage are misogynistic races. Like, nigga, like, I hate to say it, but like a lot of like Middle Eastern countries and like, these niggas know that they could just control their woman by marrying them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like paying all the bills, making sure she ain't got no finances, making sure she got his last name. That's all that should be. I don't know, in my opinion.
And that's exactly what's going on. Like when I say like the TikTok, if you want to look at the TikTok world of the dating, we be complaining about our baby days and shit, you know what I'm saying, as black women and stuff. We be complaining. We be on that, this, and together. Woo, I was messing with this dude for 3 years, and woo, he played me, he messed with another woman. These women be on the internet, these colorless women, they on the internet talking about some hash used with this man, they had these kids with this man, I've been with him for 15 years, I ain't had to pay no bill, and he just woke up today and said he want a younger woman. And I need to get him his cars back, and I don't know how to do nothing. Damn. And I don't know how to get no job. I don't know how to do anything.
Nothing, just completely.
And he gonna take me to court for full custody of the kids because I don't have any income.
That's crazy to me. Like,
that's what they're experiencing.
Yeah.
Sit down. Yeah, that's what they're experiencing. So we could talk about like, you could go over there with them, but they're not. They're using a different manipulation tactic, and they also not saying it out loud on podcasts.
Yeah.
So that's the problem that's the strike that like black men gotta get against them right now is because they hopping on the podcast saying how they like drag the woman down the road, but it be real like traditional ways. You get what I'm saying? Like just regular baseline cheating. You get what I'm saying? Like, not making it seem like I was going to financially take care of you for your entire life and then snatching the rug from underneath your feet and now you homeless and you trying to figure out things from point A, and you don't even know how to go to the dealership, buy a car, you don't know how to apply for a job, you don't know how to do nothing, because I got you when you was about 18 years old.
Yeah. And
you don't know how to do nothing without
me. You
me.
thought this shit was for life, so you got
and I realized that once you hit 40, I said that was a little too old for me.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little too old for me. I want another 20-year-old.
Yeah, that shit's sick.
Yeah. They out here handing their ass to them. You know what I'm saying? And while we sitting over here just fussing over you sending me $150 on the kids' school uniforms.
Right.
Okay, I'm about to say like they have a harder life than we have, but it's like, well, I'm about to say when it comes to like that, white people don't generally have a hard life than white people. Of course they don't. But it's like, it's almost like people want to erase history and stuff like that. Like, how do we get away from the fact of like how this all started? Like, and when I say like, even the women's suffrage movement didn't break the black family. Of course you gonna have, you know what I'm saying, people that are naturally abusive and all that type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying, men that are abusive and all that type of stuff. But it was like, no, you had a lot of union going on within the black community. The thing that really broke us is, you know, public housing, subsidized housing and stuff like that. If we strip the woman away and we give her more resources, you know what I'm saying, it will mess with the man's ego. The only reason it's gonna mess with the man's ego because we're gonna teach it to mess with your ego. Mm-hmm. We're gonna teach you that this is a problem. Mm-hmm. We're gonna teach you that she's not gonna respect you. So then what you thinking that she not gonna respect you, I ain't gonna deal with this, that, and the other. You don't give a fuck what I do. You ain't gonna respect me anyway. So then I'm not gonna do the things that I'm supposed to do. And that's where you lost respect at. You ain't lose respect at the fact that you was making more money than me or this, that, and the other. You lost respect at me feeling like, you know what I'm saying? You let people get into your psyche. Mm. And that's what the white, they are very systematic with things they do. They are very systematic. Like, we might be just talking a good game, but they make sure that they get this shit legally, government-wise. We gonna fuck y'all up.
Right. Turn the black man against the black woman, then turn the black woman against the black man, and now black men walking around trying to, like... And then they destroying us when they get us. Yeah. You got these white women, they get a hold of these black men, they destroy their character, destroy their credentials, destroy their life, you get what I'm saying? Put them on trial for rape, put them on trial for murder, you get what I'm saying? All these crazy ass situations. And then you have the black women that's with the white men, you get what I'm saying? Some of these situations work out, but some of them don't. You get what I'm saying? They murdering the black woman, they abusing the black woman, they taking advantage. You get what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but modern day slavery, as you want to say. You get what I'm saying? This is just like on the plantation. You better not look that way. You get what I'm saying? Strip the black woman from her home. We take advantage of, she had kids with us or whatever like that. And then you those women get left too. Those black women get left too. Yeah. White don't make it right. It actually makes it terrible, as we can see. It actually makes it really terrible. Yeah, for sure.
White been making it terrible for some time.
Yeah. And then they got us wanting to be like them. We need to get married like the white folks. We need to be subtle with our money like the white folks. We need to dress in dirty shoes and white t-shirts when we rich like the white folks. We need to, I don't know. I just feel like even the beauty standards, everything down from marriage to the beauty standards, like they got us really wanting to be like them subconsciously.
It's crazy that that black people want to be like anybody else, and I don't even think that black people are acknowledging the power in black people. Like, bro, they wouldn't have been able to withstand what we've withstood during slavery and still was able to unionize. Yeah. That's an underrated thing that no one talks about. Like, bro, like people were still able to create families. People were still able to create money, like generational wealth. Like, we don't see a lot of it in the black community, but this was still able to be started. Like, you got people like Madam C.J. Walker that came out from hell and literally became a self-made millionaire. Like, that shit, like they wouldn't have been able to do that shit. At all. Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a reason to be a victim right now, and you're literally not taking the reason to be a victim. Right. Like, that's some crazy shit.
They couldn't even organize the Underground Railroad.
You get what I'm saying? In the middle of a situation where I could have just sat there and I could have just died. I could have stood. I could have motherfucking fell by the wayside. I could have fell by the wayside. I could have said, fuck it. Ain't no way out of this shit. We just go motherfucking say and deal with the cards they dealing us and shit.
Right.
And they still at that point unionized with nothing to unionize with. We ain't got no phones. We ain't got shit.
We can't read or write.
We can't do nothing.
Literally.
But we gonna make our way out this bitch. I said, man, look, all we gotta do is make our way out this bitch again, because we're gonna burn the house. I think we're gonna burn the house for sure. Literally. Burn the house. All that all that, if you looking for a serious commitment stuff that these content creators are putting out, and they like, go date a white man, don't. How about we don't? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They never liked us. They never liked us. If anybody looks at us as property or ownership, something like that, it would be the white man. We will not strip away the terrible history that they have. You have not earned that either. They have not even like, like sometimes I can be like, you know what? Them motherfuckers ain't really did nothing too bad in the last few centuries. They have done terrible shit in the last motherfucking few centuries, actually, that we cannot rip them of that. We cannot.
It ain't even been damn near 20 years since Redliner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, and they trying to do it right now again.
Literally, they trying to do it again. Like, nigga, y'all forgive too easy for me.
Yeah, no.
Like, when I be seeing, like, that shit, I be like, dude, that white man deserves some black pussy. Because, like, niggas don't know. Dude, y'all niggas. That
was like that video talking about that clearly her daughter with a granddaughter got a black man fetish. Or whatever, talking about I didn't like you because it's like I didn't want her to marry nobody of color. Baby, get the fuck out of here.
That old lady.
Yeah.
Look, that shit.
Man, I would have said, oh, bitch, you got me fucked up.
Stomach so bad. Like, okay, so he had to perform to be considered human to you. You didn't even know this man, but you didn't like him based on her ex-boyfriend and the color of his skin. And
the only reason she didn't like the ex-boyfriend and color of his skin because of the color of his skin. It wasn't no other reason. He was just a regular black guy. You get what I'm saying? That like pink pussy for whatever reason. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? And it went over there and stuff like that. And things like that is what are harmful. Like, of course, like we get black families be like, I don't like your boyfriend, I don't like your girlfriend, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, nobody want to see nothing terrible happen to you. I mean, I understand that sometimes family members be jumping people and stuff like that, but that's different. A little ass whooping is a little ass whooping. Sometimes you need corrective criticism.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need your ass whooped. What exactly did you do? And people get past that shit. They're like, damn, remember when we had to beat your baby mama ass? People get past that shit. People get past that shit.
Straight up.
But they be going far with it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now the motherfucker done went missing somewhere. Mm-hmm. They done went missing in the woods, and then you caught them, they hanging from a tree or something like that. He was going through a lot mentally.
This nigga sitting in jail for 5-10 years because he done dated the wrong white girl.
Exactly.
Literally. Like.
Yeah, I'm just not, it's just that every time I see it though, I just think of
that video was so cringy, and he just like hugging her, I love you and all of that. I'm just like,
damn,
get
bro.
the fuck out of there, bro. Get out of there.
What do they call him, Uncle Toms?
Like, that lady do not love you. The minute you go broke, or the minute you yell too loud at her granddaughter, she's gonna put you in the category of a nigga.
Yeah, like, but I didn't, I didn't like him because he was a nigger.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted to say.
She called his ass colored almost. She almost called him colored during that shit. Like, lady,
I still like colored, though. I still like colored.
I don't mind colored as much.
I think colored was good. Like, colored was good. Like, that was a good one because I feel like it was more descriptive to us instead of being like black, because black is just one color, and it's like we're not all the same color. Even though black is a great color, it's a grand color, but it's like color is like, because you know what I'm saying, we got the Eve gene, so you don't know what color your kid gonna come out. Kids surprise you and stuff like that with the colors and shit like that. You be two dark skinned people get light skinned kids, two light skinned people get dark skinned kids. You know what I'm saying? Genes love to pull from centuries back, shit like that. You might get a green eye, hazel eye, and all that shit. So it's like color was perfect.
Yeah.
But I understand that it seemed like, it's you know what? It was the way white folks were saying it.
It was how they were saying it.
Yeah, it was how they were saying it.
It was literally the conversation. Because, like, I remember I used to wait tables. I used to wait tables at EIU, and the Amish people used to come in there and eat, and they used to call me colored boy. And I hated it. And I knew, like, technically they didn't mean no harm, but it was the way he said it.
Man, was they musty?
They used to request me. I was the only black server in there, and they used to request me, like, can we get the colored boy? And them people used to really sit them in my section. I used to beg them.
Okay, so it was a lot of issues here.
Yes.
From the Amish kids calling you colored to the people just sitting in your section because they knew.
That's why I ended up quitting that job.
Because y'all got me fucked up.
It was so racist in that bitch. Like, it was extremely openly racist. It was all racist people coming in there, like farmers and shit, Amish people. And I was colored boy to them Amish people. And the nigga, I hadn't heard him say it until one day he cracked a joke and said the shit. And after that, I told him, like, don't ever put them back in my section. And like, probably like a month or two after that, I ended up quitting. because I just couldn't take it.
Yeah, because what the hell is going on? Why wouldn't y'all report this?
I got racist coworkers. The owner of the place was racist. The people that was coming in there was racist, and they wasn't just regular redneck racist.
And Amish people,
rich.
And Amish people stink.
They do.
They do. I remember we was on the train. That's what I realized. When I was younger, we was on the train with some Amish people. We were going to Denver, to Chicago, with my best friend. And I didn't understand because we was 10 years old, we had Game Boys and shit like that. And man, Amish people ain't supposed to be playing with electronics or whatever the situation was. I don't know what the rules are.
They're not supposed to have phones or something too,
yeah.
Right?
So we played with the Game Boy, little Amish girl. She's like, can we play with your Game Boy? Whatever like that. And my best friend's aunt was like, no, she can't see your stuff. White people steal. She had said that. The other girl said right there, we 10 years old. The little girl got to be like same age as us. So we not thinking that up. But as I get older, she wasn't fucking wrong. Damn. She was completely right. She was on the money with that one because they steal. Yeah. They steal. I don't know what. And it might not been that Game Boy, but it's something. Personality, style, land, traditions, a whole bunch of shit. You get what I'm saying? And then say we ain't got shit. Y'all ain't never had shit.
So you canceling your birthday trip?
Yeah, okay.
Was you going on a vacation?
Huh?
Was you going by yourself or you?
I was going with my girl. So I think it was giving me anxiety too. So I was going with Tiana. Amber wasn't able to go because she too ill. And then Tony was gonna go. My little sister, her best friend, and my sister already lived there. It was somebody else.
Oh, yeah, I was going to, what's that, New Orleans?
No, we were going to Houston. Right. And I kind of feel like I want to go back to school. So I feel like I need to, whatever dollars that I got saved up, I need to like try to.
I want to go back to school too.
I want to go back to school so bad. This is actually what I was thinking about talking about too. Okay, spirituality. So I think that I think that when people go through like the area of finding themselves, they try to find themselves too when it comes to like spirituality, when it comes to religion. I don't really know if people go through these phases of life or this, that, and the other, or people just like find new relationships to be in, which is more problematic. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the relationships ain't working out because they was never supposed to work out. Sometimes the point of the relationship not working out is for you to figure out what the fuck you need to do in life and kind of like pivot from there. So I had went to like this spiritual coaching or whatever like that. And what I noticed is that I do feel like a lot of people are seeing they're like spiritually divine and stuff like that. And I think it's because it's a lot of people that don't know anything about spirituality or don't have any direction or they're looking for certain answers and stuff like that, that they go to these people and they're being misled and they're just paying their money and they basically being scammed in a sense. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you put on some waist beads and you grab some incense and shit like that and you put out some tarot cards, you definitely can fool a couple of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And especially because if you pay attention to some of the tarot card readers, like some people, I had this one girl, she did not like, everything was ice cream and sugar. You know, and a lot of people, they are, especially on the internet, stuff like that. You see all these stuff, you are so powerful, and you are this, and you are this, and this is going to happen to you, and ooh, blah, blah. And some of these people, especially like, the person I went to, something like that, I had one talk to him in person. You know what I'm saying? But the reason for talking to people in person, because, you know, you try to kind of, like, gauge their energy and stuff like that. And I kind of felt like she was fishing. Like, he was fishing to see exactly what was going to hook. So let me just agree to something that you saying, and we going to see.
Random and see how it go.
Yeah. Because I ain't none of that. I ain't none of that. Like, you can't. And also, this is another thing when it comes to spirituality. I believe in spirituality heavy. Like, even as a Christian, I feel like people can try to speak things of your life. And I feel like that's another thing people need to be real careful. Like, sometimes I feel like you might encounter somebody that is spiritually gifted, but that doesn't mean that they will use that spiritual giftedness to do the correct thing. That's like in life. People can be talented, but that does not mean they're not going to use their talents to be a villain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the movie Takers and shit like that. Those people was talented. You know what I'm saying? They probably got real jobs. Instead, I'm steal. Right. Yeah, so sometimes they might see a light in you that you're not able to see yet, and they can know that you're not able to see it yet because you're seeking guidance. And because you seek that guidance, then they speak negativity or give you a direction that you are not supposed to go in. So like sometimes sitting alone, it feel like, or when somebody say something to you, take what they said to you and see how you really feel about it. See, are you being defensive towards what somebody's saying about you because you know it's something you need to change, or are you being defensive about it because you feel like this is not something that's someone was not supposed to be like said to you, like
Right.
like what they said to you was false,
Right.
and you feel like they speaking like, I ain't, and I'm gonna be honest, I was looking into like the whole like spiritual realm, like hoodooism and stuff like that. And I actually think I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's just kind of it. Like, I kind of like feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't really it makes sense, but it doesn't. It's like I respect it because it's our culture. You get what I'm saying? It came from us. You get what I'm saying? It was created by us. It's held up by us, stuff like that. But I feel like it's a diluted practice at this point.
Facts. Yeah.
I feel like it's a diluted practice. I don't feel like it's a lot of honest root workers or two-headed doctors and all that shit. I don't feel like that shit really exists no more. I feel like it is a sacred art that, has went into hiding.
I feel like it's a grift now. People know that everybody out here looking for something. And they know that they can reach the whole world with this shit. Like, it don't gotta be people in your town or even in your country. So people know that, and I just think it's a super grift now. Like, and it's like, it got a certain aesthetic, so people know how to mimic the aesthetic.
Yes.
And it's just like, it's a grift to me. I don't know. My homegirl, she into the hoodoo shit and all of that, and she be like, I come in her house, she be like watching the readings on her TV from YouTube and shit like that, and I'll be like, I don't know about these people. I just
it's like I think that's a big one. Like I don't think I've ran into one person that, you know what, it might be because she a Leo and stuff like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ran into one person, I feel like she was genuine and stuff like that. I feel like, because it ain't always like, when I did get reading, it ain't always what you want to hear. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the, like, if like sometimes it's always what you want to hear. Like, all this gonna happen. You're gonna have true love come in a minute. You have defeated all the giants in your life that you were supposed to be. You have good karma coming in and shit like that. Like, bro, everybody ain't got good karma coming on, bro. I just ran over a cat on accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be like,
at all.
Yeah, it's
some of these giants in people's lives are themselves.
Yeah, and also I feel like one of the biggest things is like trust yourself, trust your intuition. Like you, just like those people are in the knowing, you're in the knowing too. You just don't want to take the time to sit with yourself.
Yeah,
you looking for quick, skip. Like I mean, a reading might be true, it might not be true. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell now. Like, it's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's so easy to find out everything about people now. So it's like,
it's real, like,
you could pay $40 and literally find out somebody's whole life, Go on their social media, add them as a friend. When they daddy died, their brother died. When last time they argued with their sister on the internet, like,
yeah, exactly. So I can see exactly what you're going through, and I'm gonna tell you like, oh, it's gonna get better, or
literally, like,
this gonna work out, or
it's so easy. It's so
yeah, that's
easy.
how I'm like.
That's why I can't. I don't know if I can really like rock with that shit for real.
Yeah,
it's like I believe in it. It's just to sift through all the bullshit. That's how I feel about a lot of shit right now. Like even like the gurus and the coaches. Like even like. I believe in therapy and shit like that, but like coaching, it's so easy now to just act like you some guru or some knowledgeable person on some subject right now. Like it's so
and that
easy.
Was okay. So that was the conflict that was with the spirituality situation. So I was saying that I wanted to continue my education because I said, when I speak to people, I want to be well-versed in every area. I do not want to be like, I'm spiritual, so, you don't need any credentials for this and the other, blah, blah, but I know this and the other. Like, no, I feel like that's an issue, though. I feel like people are not diversified when it comes to that. Like, have you studied, though? Like, have you studied? And have you also studied, like education-wise, you get what I'm saying, social-wise, stuff like that. Like, not just like the spiritual text of like social, because in a sense, I feel like spirituality is sociology.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you studying people, you studying things, you're studying, you know what I'm saying, the seen, the unseen, you know what I'm saying? Why certain things that happen in society and stuff like that. But you studying it from like a spiritual aspect. Okay, cool. You also need to study things that people have put their sweat and tears into, you get what I'm saying? Like, like the people that have their PhDs and they have these public dissertations, you get what I'm saying, of proving things they were able to prove that goes on in society, what certain things look like, why this is happening, stuff like that. That's very important before you get to speaking to somebody and it's like, am I knowledgeable?
Right.
Or it's just collecting information off my own experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's literally not good enough. Yeah. Like, these people be spiritualists still like that. They ain't never even traveled outside their state.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the fuck going on for real.
Yeah.
You on the internet like the rest of us.
You ain't took in enough. You ain't took in enough for the world to even say you do this spiritual. You could be somebody spiritual guide. Like, you ain't seen enough of the world.
You have not. You have not. These people are undereducated on the internet, telling you why people act how they act. Now, granted, I'll be on the internet telling people how they act, but I feel like it'd be common sense. Mm-hmm. I get very common sense. He didn't call you back because he didn't like you. I don't know how we missing that.
Right.
I don't know how we missing that. He's scrolling. He's active on Facebook right now and didn't call you back because he don't like you. Like, it's that simple. Like, do not complicate this. Do not send him a reel. Do not send him a reel.
Right.
Yeah, don't send him a reel.
Right.
Yeah, he don't want to hear from you.
Yeah,
leave him alone. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, simple things, stuff like that. I think people are like diving into creating groups and stuff like that and study groups and telling people certain things and doing certain things. It's like, y'all are creating cults.
Mm-hmm.
These are cults. If you're not knowledgeable, and granted, you can be knowledgeable and still create a cult. But if you are not able to like prove something, like these are not research things. These are not statistics that you're giving people. Right. These are not stuff like this. These are all feelings and emotions.
Yeah. Probably based on some shit you've seen on social media too.
Yeah.
People don't even be speaking from their own experience. And I think a lot of times people ain't speaking from their own experience because they the bad guy in their story.
The terrible person.
Yeah.
The terrible person in the story.
A lot of people can't speak from personal experience because they like ain't took accountability and realize that they the bad guy, or they have and they just don't want to be seen in a certain light or whatever. So
yeah, exactly. Like people be like, you seem like you experienced this, or that they experienced this from me.
Yeah.
Who really knows? Yeah. But I did leave some niggas. I don't know. I don't know. But like when people say like that one post about the nigga go drag you if you cheat back on him. First of all, I wouldn't, we be completely honest. Who out here telling niggas they like that they fucking other niggas? That's some crazy shit. Right. Or who letting them find out that type of information? But if we get to the point that cheating, it's a means to an end around this motherfucker. And I like my pedestal. You get what I'm saying? So I need you to pay me back in materialistic items before I get about this bitch any motherfucking way. So that don't even make sense. I'm not gonna cheat back on you because when I find another nigga, I'm super gone. Right. I'm super gone off that nigga and I'm going with my treasures at this point that I have collected due to your indecencies. like what the fuck? The hell shit. I got bills to pay. You done cheated. Right. Shit, it look like I hit the jackpot around this motherfucker. My rent due, I'm behind on my gas bill, my condo, those are new tires. Man, I'm gonna milk this motherfucker for what I get at this point. Right. Oh, this gonna be my side story. I'm gonna be waking up in the middle of the night, acting like I can't breathe. Like, you really like that other woman? I'm gonna milk this shit. You know what I'm gonna act a bitch. I'm gonna,
Some reparations need to be paid around this bitch.
I'm like, I can't breathe at night sometimes. Like, it's just gonna be running. He's like, babe, what's wrong with you? It's just, I just don't know if I can do this no more. Like, I can't believe you was really with that other woman. I don't give a fuck about that. I need these new shoes.
Right.
The shoes. Did you see the shoes I sent you? Yeah, no, I'm about to say the game all wrong though. Like, the thing about it is like, I mean, dick do be good, but dick not good enough to go get multiple dicks and be like, I got some more dick and stuff like that. Because once again, you don't really know what a nigga gonna be working with till he work with it. Right. So that's kind of risky. It's kind of like, was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
A lot of times it don't be.
Yeah, it don't even be worth it sometimes. That's why I be like, and then on top of that, it definitely don't be worth it when your feelings hurt. Like, fuck, it ain't the same when your feelings hurt.
When your feelings hurt, I ain't gonna lie, it definitely don't be the same.
Yeah, like, it depends on how hurt your feelings is. Like it depends on what your feelings is hurt about.
Yeah, like, if I'm angry,
Yeah, if I'm angry.
If I'm angry, maybe, but if I'm sad, if I'm in my feelings, that sex be hitting different. Like, I done been in my feelings and tried to rebound and ended up telling the whole story to the motherfucker I'm trying to rebound.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Like I done been in my feelings like that before.
It was that one chick that I can't think of her name. I think her name Taylor or something like that. She a content creator. And it was the video of her. It was a video of her like crying and tell myself when he hitting it, he talking about who pussy is this. So I don't want to talk about him right now. Because if we being for real, like, man, why that nigga couldn't just act right? You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck the situation is. That's what I'm like. I don't know. I don't know. But I think the men in the comments just wanted me to get drugged down the alley. Like, I think they'd be finding entertainment. Be like, yeah, that's what you get, bitch. Yeah, you thought you was gonna one up a nigga I don't know.
Right. Niggas be the worst niggas ever. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
In my comments, them niggas is the worst niggas ever. Them niggas is the worst niggas ever. Like, I hope they mama ain't outside saying they ain't no good men. Right. Like, you know, people mama be like, he's such a, them men are terrible. Yeah. Them is the worst men that I ain't never even, well, I probably haven't counted them. That's why I can't trust men right now. I can't trust men right now, because it's too risky. Why would you put your feet on me like that? Okay, and okay, some dude here said you don't know if you're a good man until you run into a woman that had decided to do her life alone. Like, if you run into a woman that already decided she was good on her own. Like, because a lot of men be feeling like they good men because it's like they get away with, like, kind of doing the bare minimum because it's like the woman they run into kind of wants a man or whatever like that, and that works out. But, like, you run into a woman that feel like, okay, I'm good on my own. I don't need no man or whatever like that. Like, I don't plan on getting married and stuff like that. Like, if you could sway her into feeling like marriage is not a bad idea, then you might be a good pick.
That's a fact. That's 100% fact.
Like, that means like you like
that old girl that you met. That's how she is. She like one of them. I'm cool with being alone. I don't want no kids. I don't really need a man. I don't really want to be married. The one that came to the little game night we had.
Oh yeah.
So that's how she is. Like, she's so content. Like, she won't have sex for years. She like don't care. Like, she's so content with being alone. She like to travel. She make good money. And like, before I had my last kid, she had told me like, you know, I never really wanted to have a baby with nobody but you, type shit. So that kind of validated me. Like, I felt like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I'm not too bad out. Yeah, because it's like, it's kind of like now, I don't know if I could did life with no kid or no dog. Yeah. But like,
but she got this little niece that's like her daughter. Like, her and her mom, like, damn near split the responsibility. So she feel like, I don't really need no kid because I got my niece. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I kind of get it, but I do be wondering, like, you don't never want to be married. She said she's never even really been in love with a nigga before.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, I feel like I've been in love, maybe.
You was in love. If you felt like it was love, it was love. I mean, that shit come in different forms.
Yeah, that's what I say. I feel like it might have been love. Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't really know, though. You don't really know till you like fall in love. I don't know. Okay, this is the reason why I don't know. It's because I have this thought in my mind that love feels gentle.
I think ideally it is supposed to.
Yeah, like, so I don't know, like, if I've been in love or I've just been in like connections where I don't feel like I didn't love people, but like in love, like I feel like if you in love, like you're like happy, like you're like in bliss, like, you know, and I feel like that's like being like in love. I feel like we love people, but like being in love, like inside of love, because that if we talk about the word love, you know what I'm saying? This is like a something. I want to actually see the definition of love, because in love, I feel like it's thrown around freely. I feel like that's something that like we commonly say, but I don't know if people be in love.
Yeah,
it says like a complex spectrum of strong affection and deep attachment and selfless devotion.
Anytime I felt like that though, it's always been with a woman that didn't feel the same way though.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's kind of like, was it like
based on that definition? Like anytime I felt like, man, I just only want her, and I'm always thinking about her, and I always want to be around her. Anytime I felt like that, it's always been with somebody who did not reciprocate.
It said, yeah, because I'm going to say in love, it says 3 components of love will be intimacy, passion, and commitment. I think that sometimes, okay, so it says different forms of love. Eros, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, and that's going to be passionate, romantic, and physical love. I feel like sometimes we stop right there. Or, okay, the next one is deep, affectionate, and platonic love. And I don't know how to pronounce this word either. But that's amongst, like, friendships. Mm. But, like, A-gap, I feel like that would be more so in love. And that's universal, unconditional, selfless love, often categorized by the desire for the well-being of all humanity. I don't feel like people are in love. I feel like we love people, but like to be like in that moment of love, I feel like some people experience that in love moment. And I think we even know when we walk past those couples or we encounter those couples that are in love with each other.
I feel like when you like, you know how they say like love.
I feel like they stop time. Like it's timeless. Like it's a freeze. Like I feel like when you meet that person like you in love with, like I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if you've been in love. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like it'll freeze time. Like it'll be like the minutes on the clock don't fucking matter no more. Yeah. Like don't shit matter no more. Like that's like in love.
That's how I feel. Like I always reference that Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo song. I feel like that's true love. Like the shit they were saying in that song, I feel like that is the truest form of love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like nothing even matters. Literally nothing even matters. That's why I feel like love ain't supposed to hurt specifically. Like people say it's supposed to hurt and you get
Bell Hooks wrote a lot about that in her book, All About Love.
Yeah, it's not supposed to hurt. I feel like it's outside things that can hurt your relationship or hurt you or hurt aspects of your life. But like love kind of gets you through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the person who you're in love with is not supposed to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have to go through trauma from the person that you're actually in love with. Because it's like, if we in love and the time stopped, it's like we both on the same plane and we both equally yoked. Why would we hurt each other? Why? That don't make sense. It genuinely don't make sense.
Yeah.
Now, somebody who loves you can hurt you. But I feel like somebody who's in love with you, their priority is not gonna be to hurt you.
Yeah, their
priorities is different. I can love the fuck out of you, but I still like fucking other pussy, and I still like the attention I get from other women. And when I'm in love with a woman, it's like I don't even notice the other women, or I don't want no. You know, I'm addicted to you.
Yeah, I feel like love and love get thrown around just to keep people like in toxic connections sometimes.
For sure.
Like, I'm in love with you. I love you though. Like I ain't been like this. Nobody else. Like actually, you chased all other 16 other bitches down the street. You chased all other 16 bitches down the street too. You did all the same shit. You muffed them hoes too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You acted the same that way. Yeah. You called their phone on no call ID 55 times too.
Yeah. And
you did all the same dumb shit.
And if you was really in love with them, you probably wouldn't have had to chase them down the street.
When I love people, that's why I'm about to say that's the only reason that I leave people alone. How I leave people alone without trying to drag you down the street or trying to really get my one up on motherfuckers. Because it's like, I love you, so I don't really want.
I really don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt you for real. It's like, I mean, granted, you hurt my feelings shit like that, so I feel like, you know, we ain't fair square around this bitch. However, though, I'm gonna get up out of here because I want the best for you. You know,
I don't got the energy for that. Like, first of all, when I be getting my feelings hurt, that should be debilitating to me.
Do you hear me?
I take that shit super hard. I know a lot of people probably feel like, you know, I be nonchalant or I'm like, you know, but I really do wear my emotions on my sleeve. I am very vocal about how I feel. Sometimes I'm not, you know, it depends because I'm also very grown. So I know I can't express everything I feel because some of that shit might do more harm than good. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit might hurt some people. Like no matter how much it might make me feel good to express myself, or I think it might be a good outcome, it might not be for everybody. So I do realize that. But other than that, I try to be like as, straightforward as possible about my feelings. So it'd be like, I don't be having the energy in me after you hurt me to hurt you back. I genuinely don't be wanting, I don't be wanting that cycle of karma. I don't want to be in the middle of that.
Yeah, and it's like it just be too much, and then it's like I don't know. It's like it's honestly like what pulls me away from, because people say I turn cold and shit like that. Like when I don't fuck with nobody no more, but you get a burst of emotions out of me. Shit, I'm the type, I'm sending long paragraphs. Shit, I didn't cry in front of niggas. I did all shit like that. And then be like, okay, cool, you don't fuck with a bitch, let me get gone. And shit like that. Then all of a sudden, then, what happened to all that? Ooh, this ain't damn, how much was I supposed to keep on throwing myself a pity party, bitch?
Right, like how long am I supposed to sit in that?
Yeah, no, you ain't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying?
I did what I did. I showed you what I showed you. I didn't get the same energy back. I'm moving on.
Yeah, I can't keep on doing this.
And people be like, they be reveling off the fact that you in your feelings.
Yes, they be like, man, I got these, I got these hoes going crazy on me and shit like that. Look, I'm gonna be honest. This is why I tell nigga. I just told nigga this. Look, you get me to go crazy, you get a lot of other hoes get crazy. I'm not 1 in a million around this bitch. Right. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of other hoes just like me. Right. With that being said, go find them. Right. Go find them. Some dude DM me telling me, I need that. I said, if you had pussy before, you had this one. You don't need this pussy. Right. I'm not giving it to you. That's the way I go around it. I'm not in the mood to be pissed. Right. Speaking about niggas DMing women. Okay, because I had put that post up and said, like, men don't be homeless. Men don't be homeless, they be lying because they be having women at home. Mm-hmm. And then the women, they probably like, nah, these niggas really be broke. Okay, believe what you want. I'm just letting y'all know that when this man slid in my DMs and he told me this whole life story about what had happened and stuff like that, I had realized in the middle of him telling the life story that he was lying.
Right, why you say he was lying?
He was, I feel like it was a selling point. First of all, you don't know me. You don't know me at all. You've encountered me like one time. You don't know me. However, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of women out here that have a lot of empathy and have a lot of sympathy, and they're like, oh my God, like, you trying to change, ooh, this and blah, blah, and they down the ride. I'm not. Right. I feel like in my relationship, it can only be one mentally insane person, and I took that role already. So it's nothing that I can do with you. Right. I understand it might seem like I'm a sane individual, but I'm not. And that's the only reason that my mind will go to you lying instead of you being vulnerable.
Type shit.
Yeah, because that didn't make any sense to me. Like, I know men ain't this vulnerable, period. And you said you DM me because I like to post about you motherfucking crying. I said, they were talking about mental health and shit like that. Like, bitch, I got to kill myself too. So, I like to see all the people that ain't in hell with me. Right. You know? Right. So, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Right. We still got a few more minutes, nigga,
so what did he do? He, like, poured out his...
What? He went real far. Like, he said he used to be having orgies because he was molested and all this type of shit. Hey, how did we get here? Right. Because you don't know me. You don't know me. And on top of that, you sending voice notes.
Oh, he's sending mixtapes?
You sending voice notes because you don't want me to... I don't know what the fuck going on around this bitch. How many bitches you told this to? How much pussy you done got off this? How much pussy? I would be having orgies too off the amount of pussy I done got off this shit.
A lot.
He got a
lot.
He getting a lot of bitches. That nigga said he looking for his life partner. That nigga in his 40s. He ain't looking for shit but some more ass.
Vulnerability.
He already got his life partner. He already got a bitch. I'm not crazy.
His vulnerability is his Riz. That's what the kids call it, Riz. That's his.
Yes. That's his angle. That's his angle. Yeah. I love that though. I love that. Like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's decent.
I'm about to say, I probably didn't get Mac down, and then, that type of dude, you give him some ass, and then a couple weeks, he's like, I told you I had a lot going on, and I'm trying to change, and I just want to make sure I'm a good person, and I don't know if I deserve this, shit like that, after he already took the ass up off.
Yeah, I feel
man, you gotta learn the game before it get played on you. Yeah. Yeah, something, that's the thing, like, you used to the dudes that come in, spinning bread and stuff like that, those love bombers, you forget about the men that come in super vulnerable. Super vulnerable. They're super soft. They super open. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to therapy in the next year. So like that, he done told every bitch he was thinking about going to therapy in the next year for the last 5 years. That's what we probably do. He done told every woman he's going to see that lady next year. He not on his way. He not on his way. He just able to build up a bigger army. That nigga's a transformer.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing I can really do with this. But I'm about to say, it probably scared a few hoes off because, you know, it'd be too much take on. But a lot of women, you know, they love feeling like God sent them some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
They love feeling like God was on his way to drop you off a fixer-upper.
Mm-hmm.
That man told me he had been celibate for 30 days. Hey, bro, get the fuck up.
Get the fuck out of here.
He said he had a sex addiction. And he said he
Oh, man.
Hey, look,
What
I would never put myself in a situation that I feel like I'm going to have to call my friends to take me in. And I feel like...
Oh, man.
I said, yeah, I'm not...
So you had a sex addiction 30
he was
days
like,
ago?
He like, because the first thing, he like, how long you been celibate? Boy, I'm not celibate. I might be selling it. I'm just not fucking nobody right now because the last nigga I was fucking, we ain't fucking no more. But I'm like, we gonna put a date on it like a few weeks or something like that. But celibate.
That's funny.
Celibate. Hell no, I ain't taking shit off the menu that can help me in this economy right now. So I ain't did enough fucking. I ain't did enough fucking in my life to be like, hey, no more dick. I have it. Right. So whenever I want to go get the dick, I'm going to get it.
That's all I be thinking. Like, when people be saying they celibate for a minute, I be like, how much sex was you really having?
You know what it is? I feel like that is also, I feel like that's also like a fad in society right now, a trend. Sure. And I feel like that people are, like a lot of women are like, hey, I'm not going to have sex. I'm not going to be intimate because they're looking for that person. And I feel like they're also getting manipulated in that sense. You know what I'm saying? You're restricting yourself. It's also very like patriarchal in the sense. And it's like very misogynistic to feel like, oh, I'm going to wait 3-4 years to get some sex in a relationship from a man that has been sleeping around.
Right. You're going to break your celibacy for somebody who fucked somebody last night.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? Like, celibacy is between you and your privacy.
Right. First of all, celibacy should be private. I don't understand why y'all got to announce that y'all celibate. The only reason y'all announce that because you want that nigga to see that you ain't fucking somebody. Yeah. You want him to see that you ain't fucking somebody.
Yeah, like I've been holding this in, or I've been
like get your goof ass out of that shit. Performative as hell.
It is because it's like if you want to be, my thing with celibacy, I thought I was supposed to go like, you know, you going through whatever part of your life you want to go in, and you know you may restrict yourself from, you know, sleep with people and stuff like that because you might just want you to be you. Because I do feel like you lose parts of yourself with sharing your body with somebody else. You know, like I feel like you are not like fully you. Like, you know, like it's a compartment of your brain now that's attached to another person because you having all these like this physical time with them or whatever. So I feel like when you go into, if I go into a union with a person, I don't need to announce that I'm celibate. Like if I decide to go out and start dating and stuff like that, I'm just going whatever feels right for me. So I feel like, hey, I just don't feel like we should be intimate. We don't need to be intimate. I don't need to tell you I don't want to be intimate with you because I haven't had sex in 4 years. Right. I don't need to tell you that. Like, granted, I do announce my sobriety, but that's something like I'm proud of. Like, you know, like, you know, woo, this ain't the other, you know, I don't drink. You know, right. Shit like that, you know, it's possible, you know, but I feel like sex is within human nature and stuff like that. So I don't feel like that's something that like appeases the body and stuff like that. And like, I don't like, and plus just because I'm not sleeping with nobody, that don't mean I ain't masturbated.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's two different things. That don't mean I ain't getting mad. I'm just not attaching the man to somebody else. Exactly. That's what it is. But my shit getting off. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't care on stage ass right now for saying that he masturbates. I
was wondering what's the
they was on his ass right now. They was on his ass. Like they on his ass
it's
right
like
now.
All the Christians is like also he's not a Christian comedian and all of that.
That is the issue, is because he said he beat his dick.
Wow.
That's the issue. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy as hell.
And somebody said if he would have said he cheated on his wife, they would have gave him a mega church.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
facts.
But beating his dick too far.
That's
you should have had somebody else to beat your dick, I guess. I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know where they're going with this either. I didn't feel like that. I don't see how that's wrong though. You married.
And he traveled a lot. He don't be with his wife. So
yeah, so I thought like sex was okay within the marriage. Like, so you could beat your dick technically, like, because it's still sex and it's not sex outside of the marriage.
I don't know. I seen some people arguing about him earlier, saying he's not a Christian. He's not a real Christian. He's a an entertainment Christian or some shit like that.
No,
like,
he a Christian. He's just a comedian. He's just
like,
he's just a content creator as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He creates content. He's for sure a Christian, but his faith is he's not a pastor.
Right.
Now,
like, what y'all looking for?
Why are y'all trying to create a congregation for this man?
Yeah.
No, he's definitely funny.
That's
I like his quirky, like corny, like take on life and stuff like that. He reminds me of like a lot of people from like college. But like he's funny.
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
It was people in the comments saying that like they was like, why y'all trying to make him a pastor? He just said he was a Christian.
And I feel like he and the thing about it, I feel like he upholds himself well in society. I feel like he upholds himself very well.
His values be A1. His values be They was mad when he was talking about the gay shit too. Like something about he's like tolerant of the LGBTQ community. I guess they wanted him to like shun that community, and he was like, no, like I'm not on that. So they was mad at him for that too. But it's like, ain't that what being a good Christian is for real?
Yeah,
like,
it's accept people for who they are and accept people for what they are and stuff like that. But you know, you can't do that because all of a sudden you start supporting the LGBT community and they say you're a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I had that when I was saying things about the LGBT community, like, well, why do it matter? Stuff like that. Actually, once again, the people that shun the community very hard are normally the people that's part of it.
Yeah.
They're part of the DL that's silent because DL is silent anyway. Yeah. But the DL, so when you get to the LGBTQ community, it's a DL that's silent
right.
on the internet.
Right.
So like, those are the people that's mad. That's why they in silence because they really want to be in conflict. It's like y'all all from the same bloodline and y'all really all do the same things, but I want to argue with you because you like to do it out loud and I thought it was supposed to be a secret.
Exactly.
I didn't like the fact that we decided to bring this out the closet and make it a community of it.
Yeah. And the church, they just so hypocritical because y'all cool with the gay nigga that's like running a choir or that youth pastor that he a little fishy or y'all cool with that.
Because he ain't said it out loud. He ain't said it out loud.
You know what I'm saying?
So, of course they cool with him because now they found somebody to be deal with.
Right. Right. Fuck out of here.
They like, okay. I know you ain't gonna come back and say nothing to the church house.
Type shit.
Now he at the family barbecues and stuff like that.
Like
now he at the family barbecues and stuff, and now y'all going out on boys' night and stuff.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, watch our husbands. Cause that how much DL behavior goes on in the church is crazy though.
Crazy.
I'm about to say, don't nobody get more booty than the choir director.
No, for sure. Like niggas run to the church. Gay niggas run to the church. Like, yeah. Like gay women too. Like they run. They try to hide behind that church and then be in that motherfucker fucking. Like look.
When I went to a church one time, when I went to the church, I had stood in the pew. When I was standing in the pew, it was a girl that was standing next to me. And she said to me when she was standing in the pew, she said, I tried to talk to you before. I'm not thinking that. I'm like, what, you met me somewhere before? I'm like, what, for a hair appointment? Because I was doing lots of the time. Mm. And she said, no, like, I tried to talk to you, like, date you. What is going on here? Right. This is Sunday morning at the what?
What the fuck?
Come on. I'm not gay, but I didn't think I would have to. I didn't think that my sexuality would matter this morning.
In church.
At church. You know, I didn't think that, but y'all fucking get me.
Like I ain't gay or what?
Yeah, like I'm not, I don't mind saying it, but I don't know. I feel like it's weird to say it as a, like, even though I'm a heterosexual person, like, I feel like it's kind of mean to be like, I'm not gay. Yeah. Like, 'cause I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Like, 'cause there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that, like, I didn't.
That's your thing, but I'm not gay.
Yeah. It's like, it was like, I mean, 'cause it's like, I try to man how I say things. Like, I mean, I don't want to be like, I'm straight. Like, I mean.
Yeah, my homie, he just went through some shit like that. He told a gay dude he wasn't gay. And that nigga went off. Like,
what did he do?
That nigga went off, like, basically told him that he feel like he is gay. Like, I'm trying to see if I can find these messages. But the nigga, he shared his post. My homie, like, he a good guy. He be just, you know, showing support. And the gay dude went to school with us. So he sent them a kissy face. And he said, thanks, with a kissy face. And he said, ugh, what the fuck? And then the gay dude sent him back like, I'm screaming so loud with laughy face. And then dude sent them back, like, go ahead on with that dyke shit. You know what I'm saying? With a laughing emoji, like trying to laugh it off. Because he a funny dude. So he say, boy, please, if I wanted, I could have been had you. You my brother. And then he said, y'all studs be getting out of hand these days. He's still not really trying to disrespect the nigga. Then he was like, who a stud? And then he was like, go ahead, get out of my... I guess he sent the messages to a girl, and the girl showed the gay dude. And he was like, why would you screenshot these messages to my sister as if I'm trying to talk to you? Even though they did say you a DL fag, I never tried to talk to you. Don't play with me, bro. And he said, go on, get out my inbox before I tell you something. Can't a motherfucker tell you shit about me? You let somebody send your goof ass off. Like, you tweaking right now. And I imagine my homie's straight. And the gay dude, my homie is cool with his sister. So I guess he sent a message to the gay dude's sister. And his sister told him, like, bro, not gay. Like, what you on? Why you sending him kissy faces? So the gay dude got mad and started getting aggressive. Like, yo ass gay, you DL. He like, I'm not DL. You just try to shoot your shot and you missed.
Yeah, and I just wasn't on it.
And now you call
Yeah, and I ain't even go off on you about it.
You said you could have been had me. Like, what do you mean you could have been had me if I'm not gay? You can't been had shit. You know what I'm saying? So I that shit is crazy. Like, I was like, damn, he got aggressive as hell because you told him nah. Like, and he was trying to be cool with him. Like, he ain't call him a fag. He called him a stud. Like, you a stud. You get your goof ass on. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. that shit was crazy,
yeah, ain't nobody, you know, I mean, I deal with that type of, those type of situations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it gives. But I definitely went with the black hair thinking that it was going to get more conservative. And it's not. I don't know what's going on with the black hair. Like, one of the older ladies in the shop today was like, I didn't know that was. You look so sexy. And I'm like, sexy is crazy. Sexy is crazy at 8 a.m. You know, like, sexy is crazy. I didn't know why she needed me to come over there. I knew my skirt was a little short, and I thought, like, what a towel, because instead of, you know, for the older people, you was supposed to squat down. I had bent down to get the towel. So I'm thinking, like, she gonna be like, what? Make sure you got on something. I'm thinking she gonna say something like that. She like, you was sexy. Like, you was just so sexy. I ain't even know that was you at first. I'm like, who was this sexy young girl in here? I'm like, okay. All right. I better get 15 niggas today. I better get 15 niggas.
The hair definitely do it.
I said, wait, talking about badass kids. I know we want to talk about that, but CPS is in for one.
Not suspending them kids.
They not suspending
them just up to second grade though.
Okay,
so I don't think that's too bad. Like,
I don't think it's too bad, but also I feel like they've been overlooking it. But I think the expulsion is all the way through.
Now that's kind of crazy. I do think some kids 12, need to be kicked out of school.
They said they're not unless it's a legal reason. But at this point, at the rate that they going, that it probably will be a legal reason.
Yeah, but like, under second grade.
And they made so many cuts when it comes to CPS. Like, I'm telling you, these teachers want to be overwhelmed. I'm gonna make sure I bring everything that's on the list this year.
40 kids in these.
Yeah, the supply list. I'll make sure I get everything. Cause sometimes I be a little cheap. Like, they ask for 2 boxes of tissue, I'll get 1. Cause I feel like I only got 1 kid.
I ain't trying to supply all of y'all.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, I mean, people start getting too old to be overusing shit anyway. Yeah. Because I know for a fact, since I go to a primary black school, you know you ain't supposed to be using more than 1 paper towel. You know that shit. You know you supposed to tear off the piece of the paper towel. You don't need no whole fucking paper towel for them little bitty ass hands. Like, they hands still little right now. Like, they hands still little right now. Like, I looked at Ivy hands, she got some little bitty ass hands. Like, they not full size hands yet. So do not fucking take a whole paper towel for them little bitty ass hands.
Fuck out of here.
Right, shake them bitches first before you grab a paper towel. You ain't even try to shake you just went for a paper towel, your hands was completely drenched. Like, now, like, I understand the anger of being a parent. I even understood my mama called me earlier for nothing. For absolutely nothing. She said, what you doing? You at work? I said, yeah, I thought it was a conversation. She said, well, I ain't going to work today. I think I'm too old for that.
Oh, she's funny.
Yeah, so she's like, no, I just planned out. Ooh, this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I probably ain't gonna redo nothing. But it's like, I just told you I was at work. And I just thought about when I was a kid. If I would have called you.
Why you was at work?
Why you gonna talk about absolutely fucking that? I would have got cursed out. Mom, my condo do tomorrow.
Right.
I ain't in the mood to talk about this shit. My condo.
I don't want to talk.
Oh.
I don't want to
I don't want to talk about this. I'm uneasy right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been sitting here. My car don't do tomorrow. People get actually took some money out my account. I'm not okay right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm standing out there. I say, you would have called me, you would have laughed. That shit funny. that everything funny because we can pay our own bills.
Right.
But when we was younger, you was paying our bills. Like that shit wasn't funny when we
Shit
called.
wasn't funny.
You ain't want to hear from us.
On the real.
Yeah. Now since we struggling on our own, it's like, look.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
She probably got a couple dollars saved up. That's why she don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I said something about bills. She said, yeah, bills do be. Bills be you don't never stop paying them. That's the thing. Like people be eager to pay bills. Once you start paying bills, they never gonna stop.
They never stop.
They are never gonna stop. Once you start paying bills, you just keep on collecting bills.
And I remember being a kid, like I can't wait to get my own crib, my own car. Like, bro, this shit ain't stopped. I
tried to lace some things. I was trying to get my own crib. I was never trying to drive. It was a cold thing. I was just trying to play it for safe. Yeah, I because I thought I was gonna be a housewife, but. Okay, I'm so glad that I'm on the outside of the situation. Like, I'm so glad that I don't have to be in the chaos to realize I wasn't supposed to be over there.
Yeah.
I would have failed miserably. Yeah. Like, sometimes you don't get what you want because you would have failed at it.
You would have failed.
Yeah, I would have been terrible at it. I would have been making, like, secret meeting places for, like, women that was, like, in marriages they wanted to leave and shit. Like,
a secret group. That would have been you.
Yeah, that would have been, yeah. I would have started a fucking revolution around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I would have started a matriarch around this whole. We do not have to live like this anymore.
Fuck,
we can get our own jobs. We can pay our own bills. Like, as much as we try to make it seem like the women's suffrage movement, they was tweaking. Like, I think I would have been a bitch on the fucking headliners. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can do this on our own. It's like,
That's funny as hell. Hey, I was just thinking, like, it made me think when you said you would have failed. I was just thinking, like, when I was in college and my ex was finna graduate, and I was like finna propose to her when she graduated and shit. And I was just thinking, like, if I would have got married back then, I would have been divorced by now. Like,
yeah, I would have what?
I would have fucked that up miserably.
Yeah, it's like I one thing I've learned though, one thing that I grasped at, it was only one time I did not do it correctly. And it was like leaving people alone before I hate them. I think I'm pretty good at it. I think I'm pretty good at it. Like, since I do have less patience nowadays, normally the time slot, like every situation, I be counting the time that I let a nigga play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like the dude out, like the dude before left, I think he got like 3 years, something like that. Then dude after that, it was like 2 years. Then the last dude was like 1 year. So then you get slimmer and slimmer. So I get a little stricter. You know what I'm saying? Like people like, that's a lot of time. It's not, because some of the times overlapped. So it's not like it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was all on your time type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a better person these days. But yeah, I do try to leave before I hate people. Like, no, that's why, like, when people was like, you never, when my mom kept on talking about some marriage when it came to me and my child's father, they were like, Mommy, we gonna hate each other. And they would have also took us very longer time to get to a healthy co-parenting spot if we would have went that route. Like, if we would have just listened to people and be like, I'll make it work for the kids, shit like that, it actually would have went terrible for the kids and went terrible for us. Like, it would have made situations so much worse. And I don't think people understand, like, how it makes situations so much worse sometimes. Like, I understand that we want 2-parent households. You need to stop being baby mamas. You need to stop being baby daddies. Okay, well, once we get past that point and you already in the middle of hell, let's not keep on adding gasoline to the fire.
Right.
It's not working, throwing a wedding ring and, R. Kelly song, something like that, that's not gonna make it better.
It's not. It's really not.
It's really not.
And back
throwing
then,
an extra kid on there.
I used to get caught cheating so much, like in college. I used to get caught, and I really thought the ring was gonna be and I seen a lot of niggas down there do that. A lot of them niggas is married right now. And a lot of niggas was cheating like me, like, half of the Kappas and the fucking alphas and shit that I know that's married right now, them niggas was getting caught every other week. You feel me? And they end up marrying that girl, and them women not happy. Like,
because the thing about people acting like marriage is just the goal, and it it's women out here that's also selling bed. The chick Sarah over there like that, she's like basically teaching women that you get what I'm saying, like your stock goes down, your value goes down. If, you know, you're taking away from your wifey value, if you sleep with multiple men, you have multiple baby daddies, stuff like that. And it's kind of like, as women, when are we going to start holding men to the same standard?
Yeah.
Like, I do understand, like, you want to have like that stereotype that men and women are not the same. But due to this economy, due to the way the world set up and stuff like that, since we can all get our own jobs, have our own money, own our own things, you know what I'm saying, provide for ourselves and stuff like that, we do at this point need to hold them just as accountable. It used to be a different situation when we were under that whole like ownership thing and stuff like that. It didn't matter what the man did because we needed the man to even have anything. We couldn't own nothing. We couldn't work our own jobs. We really couldn't live a stable life without a husband. But right now you can live in stability and you're jeopardizing your stability to be with a person. You get what I'm saying? Somebody that's not mentally safe for you.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because cheating is not mentally safe. And it's not physically safe either. You know, they act like they don't watch Snap and stuff like that. Like somebody said, well, what about your husband? Was he messing around this and the other? You know, like you messing around with multiple different people and all that type of stuff. Like, you know, and now all of a sudden you got this criteria of other women that you liked that didn't like you, that didn't want to be with you. Now you coming to me and you telling me that I needed to have low body count, so I don't really know sex experience. However, I need to bend to your needs of your sexual wants and your sexual experience from these way more sexually advanced women. Yeah, I also don't want no man that slept with a whole lot of different women either, because a lot of that shit he into, I ain't never did.
Exactly.
So then that's a conflict right there.
Exactly.
Like that's one huge conflict right there. You get what I'm saying? You want your dick sucked a certain way. Look, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do all that shit like that. You talking about, I don't know how to ride dick like that bitch was. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know how to move my hips like that.
Right.
I don't even do that.
You need some vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm in a sticky situation because you was with all these sexually advanced people. I don't do that.
Yeah, yeah. And then niggas be requiring certain things, and they don't even get the woman to the point where she wanna even do that.
Yeah,
like it's relationships where you be like, man, I want to learn. I want to.
Yeah, like you gotta show. Like that's why. I know relationships don't work for me because you gotta show up freaky.
Yeah.
You gotta show up freaky.
Now
like,
you gotta show up freaky because niggas want that instant gratification and they just like, the sex really seal the deal for a lot of niggas.
Yeah, but then it's kind of sticky because it's like, who else you did this with? Or who else you did this for? Stuff like that. Yeah. And then it's like,
yeah, niggas, but we too old to think we finna teach them motherfuckers some shit though. Like,
shit, I mean, honestly, due to what's going on out here, it's clearly a lot that I can learn. I don't want to learn it though because I don't feel like
it is a lot to learn sexually. Like,
yeah,
I didn't know actually, so many women was into so many nasty things.
Yeah, I actually had. That's another reason I bowed out because I don't like doing things I'm not good at.
I didn't know. I truly didn't know. So, and I imagine I be running into some vanilla women, but I run into like vanilla women or like women with low sex drives, but they still like super nasty though. So it's like women that's been into some nasty shit, and I'd be like, bro, I've never even heard of this. Like, I don't know. It's still a lot to learn when it comes to this
because I mean, you can learn to live off Pornhub.
Yeah, but porn is toxic for sex. I think porn really fucked my
porn
sex
is toxic for sex, but also sex is toxic for sex. I'm for real because
that's a fact.
that last woman did, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like
I'm not doing that. And also, threesomes is a part of the gay agenda, just like they talking about the stuff in the cartoons, shit like that. Okay, because I'm about to say that's the thing. Me and they be like, that ain't, you know, me and Ben having multiple wives. Y'all ain't lived in a time where it's been legal for y'all to have multiple wives. Y'all ain't lived in a country like that. Y'all ain't been out the country.
Bro, you never seen
y'all ain't even been to a multiple wife wedding.
You don't know nobody with multiple wives. You don't know nobody.
Exactly. You know a nigga with 5 hoes.
You know a nigga with 5 hoes or 2 baby mamas. You don't know a nigga with multiple wives.
Literally with 5 hoes or 2 baby mamas.
Literally.
Yeah.
You niggas is living on a hope, and I had to tell my homie that the other day, like, bro, you've never seen polygamy. Like, all this, we supposed to be polygamous, and this is historically where?
And then every time we do see some poly shit, it be looking dirty, bro. It don't even be no clean shit. Like, that's what y'all want to look like.
And the bitches he be having be like,
Y'all want to look like that, and I know y'all don't want to look like that because them women titties be sitting, how my titties be sitting, and y'all talked about my titties, and I had to tell my friend today because she was telling me her titties was sagging, and I said your titties not sagging. It's all about nipple placement. Right. So that's all that matter. If you feel like I said, like if your nipple where it's supposed to be, then that's just under boob. That's not So if
your nipple not pointing at the flow,
your titty not sagging.
As long as a nigga can see a little nipple. We don't give a fuck how far them bitches come down.
Yeah, that's not how it works and shit.
We can see a little nipple. That's all we care about.
Yeah, I said no, like
fuck out of here. And it be about this right here. This little section right here.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? If it's a little titty up there.
It gotta have a little meat.
Titty.
Yeah, just a little meat right there.
But honestly though, like, to be honest, even the women with the inflatable, don't nobody really fuck care for real. Do the pussy work. Ain't nobody trying to shit, just keep them growing. They just
literally an accessory at this point. Like, I feel like mama's boys like titties more than other niggas. Like if you a mama's boy, I noticed most of my guys that really like boobs, like boob guys, they like super mama's boys. And I noticed the niggas who not mama's boys, they more ass men. Yeah.
Yeah, they was breastfed. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I might get a little milk left. Okay.
I never been a titty guy. Yeah. But I'm like, I like them, obviously, but I never was like, she gotta have some big titties. Or I never was like that. Like, I think that's because I ain't no mama's.
I mean, titties just kind of like, I don't know that. I don't know, personally, as a woman, I feel like titties are in the way.
They do seem like they in the way.
They are in the way. They in the way of outfits. They in the way of your piece and stuff like that. They in the way of back pain. Stuff like that. There's a lot of things that titties are just in the way of. They are definitely in the way of outfits, though. Like, titties get in the way of outfits all the time. Like, they is on their way to ruin the outfit. Like, that shirt would fit my back if I ain't had titties. Yep. So it's like, is my back big or is my titty sticking out too much? Like,
I was just telling my homegirl the other day, because she like super top heavy. She like be taking her bra off at work type shit. I was just telling her the other day, like, it seems like your titties do more harm than good.
Yeah. That's why people be getting breast reductions and stuff. And then it's like you get a breast reduction, the motherfuckers grow back.
Mm-hmm. They will.
That is so, like, that's really inconsiderate. Like,
that's really annoying.
Yeah, the titties are not.
That gotta be annoying as fuck.
Yeah, and it's like people like, I want titties and like that. Titties be the worst shit. Then it's hot outside and shit like that. And like, really, sometimes your titties might not be sagging though. It is hot outside, and I do feel like your titties sit a little so lower in the summertime. Like titties sit. Yeah, I think it's like a little like when it's cold outside. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but when it's cold outside, your titties, everything just kind of sit right. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
Interesting concept.
Yeah, your titties sag a little bit more in the summertime though.
That's funny though.
Yeah, hell no. Titties be melting right off the chest.
Titties coming right off the chest.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's nipple placement. Okay, so I think also they had put up this post, and I think that sometimes niggas be doing gay shit and be trying to make it seem like they be trying to prove women wrong and they be looking gay. So it was said the divorce rates in marriage. It said men and women 43%. It said women and women 73%. Men and men 28%. They were trying to prove like women are the issue.
Oh wow, that comes off pretty.
Then go marry a nigga, bro.
Go marry you a man.
Yeah, go marry you a nigga, bro. Like go ahead, like if you feel like that we the problem, and you know what I'm saying. If this was your resolution,
go get you a young fella.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, because it's nothing like it's nothing you can argue. Like if somebody sit there and argue,
you know why the divorce rate so high when it's woman on woman and men on men. I mean, woman on woman and woman on men, because women leave, men don't. So most men are staying in a relationship for life as long as they can still do a little cheating on the side and it's comfortable and we got the same house and we can upgrade the car every couple of years. We cool. We won't leave. We literally won't leave. We can have the worst bitch in the world and we will not leave just because we're comfortable or because we don't want to look like the bad guy.
Yeah, that's why it was like just because a lot of women filed for divorce, I don't mean that the divorce was like it was issued by the woman. But women and women getting divorced and stuff, I don't know.
Women filing though. That's the thing. Men not like think about two gay niggas get married and they break up. They don't technically have to get a divorce to be with another man. Another man ain't gonna be like, you need to hurry and get a divorce. Like, no. Women press you to get a divorce. Men don't typically press women to get a divorce. And men not gonna press another man to get a divorce. They just like, all right, I'm getting what I got. We got our relationship. But a woman gonna press you like, hey, did you get that divorce yet? Like, they gonna be on your ass. So that's the reason, like, it's different. Like, that, just because them gay niggas not getting divorced don't mean that they not breaking up or they not separated or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They just don't care enough. I'm not getting remarried, and whoever I date probably don't give a fuck about me still being married. So, yeah. Straight up. People be staying married for the health insurance a lot of times. Yeah.
I still don't understand how people be losing weight over going through niggas' phones. But since people are going through niggas' phones and there's other niggas in niggas' phones, I do understand that. Because I swear I can't eat. I wouldn't be able to eat nothing after I ate a dick that I feel like found out was in another nigga ass.
You ate a shitty dick? That's insomnia.
I ain't like it.
Oh, man.
I would be self-conscious about my breath forever.
Forever.
I would just feel like every time, like, people just gonna be like, you was fucking with a DL nigga. Like, I was just always be like,
I definitely look at women different.
And I think that that's also the scary, that's like a scarier part. Like, I really feel like the women that come out and say like they was with a DL man, like, I feel like those are soldiers in society. I'm not doing that because I feel like it's embarrassing. I don't like to be embarrassed.
You gonna get looked at funny because I know I am.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you funny.
It's like an embarrassing factor. But if you feel like the man is DL, you need to leave before people do expose them. Because like once you like have the he will get exposed someday. Where don't know. But like, can you really take that?
And you can't keep
in
the
middle of a relationship. Yeah,
you can't keep it from. Like, you gonna get mad enough and say the wrong thing in front of the wrong person, or throw out the wrong insult, and the neighbor gonna hear, or talk to your sister about it, or whatever.
I wouldn't stop being able to make jokes though, for real. Like even if I'm not gonna be able to stop making jokes and shit like that. Like
bro, you like
boy, what you acting like that for? What you need some dick? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to be able to release myself to be like. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I could do it. If I was a woman, like, I just can't see that. Like, I can't see me respecting a nigga that's...
It's like it's one thing not love. It's one thing if you bisexual, because I know that people date bisexual men. Yeah, but like if you sitting there like lying about it, like you and like you are like saying weird stuff, like this not about emotion or
this just about sex. That's a problem.
And you know what? I think women actually even convince themselves of that. So I found that out on like TikTok. It was a woman that was saying like basically because due to the fact of how like violent the person she was dealing with had became or whatever like that because he was DL, she didn't know that men had held that much emotion for each other. And it's like, I guess because society like tries to convince us like men work through logic and stuff like that, their cheating is not emotionally based and stuff like that. And we all know like it is emotions in the situation, whether the emotion is anger, whether the emotion is control, whether it's manipulation, something like that. Like it's something involved here or whatever. So it's like, they just think like, oh, it's just sex, you know, but no, they love them.
Yeah, I'm saying you fuck somebody long enough, you're gonna develop some kind of...
Yeah, but they feel like how you developing feelings and y'all just both men.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
It's dumb.
That's dumb logic.
It's dumb.
That's basically saying a man can't develop no feelings for you.
Yeah.
You're a woman.
But some women do not think that. They do not think men have any feelings.
Yeah, I know it's women.
Yeah, it's women that do.
I used to talk to somebody like that.
They don't think men have any feelings. They feel like men just work through like finances and stuff like that. Like, I do understand that you do run into... I think the issue is that the reason women feel that way because I think that a lot of like people don't really talk to people or get in relationships with people that actually like them neither. Yeah, so there's that, like,
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because it's like...
A lot of people not with people that actually like them.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, even if that man objectifies you and does all these things, at one point in life, he did like somebody.
Exactly.
Now, if he will ever like somebody again, don't know. But he did like somebody.
They think that like nonchalant, they think that's a part of a man's personality. Like him being nonchalant and him not expressing himself. Like, no, you will talk to that man and he won't say nothing to you, and then you will hear him on the phone with his mom and his sister, he'd be a whole different nigga. He expressing himself, he laughing, he joking, he smiling, he crying, everything. That lets you know he has the capacity.
Yeah, he just don't. He just don't feel like he wants to serve you in that way, like open up that emotion. Because sometimes they do. I guess but I just feel like that all goes under the umbrella of not liking you though.
Yeah, that's like women
because a lot of those fears go out the window when you like a person.
Facts. There's pride go right out the window when you like somebody. Inhibition, all that shit. Like women be like, "I only ever hear this nigga argue with his baby mama. We don't even argue. He don't even raise his voice with me." That's because that's the one he loves.
Yeah.
Like, he don't care.
Yeah, she know how to get underneath his skin.
He don't care enough to argue with you. He don't care.
Yeah, because sometimes they're not arguing stuff because even in healthy situations, you're going to argue with a person. If it's like never any type of emotion that goes on, like granted, you can understand, even if it's a little petty argument, even if it's too many arguments, stuff like that, you can understand because sometimes emotions clash. Like, sometimes we do pride ourselves on I wouldn't want to be arguing with a motherfucker all the time and shit like that. Absolutely. But somebody it's like soon as you have an issue, man, as soon as I break him that stuff, boy, he just ignore me. He don't even be paying no attention to me and shit like that. Yeah, because he don't like you.
He don't like you.
It don't matter.
Yeah. Like he literally can go without talking to you.
It's like if you shut the fuck up talking to him, you just shut the fuck up talking to him.
Exactly. That's the problem.
However, he might come after you though, because he might want his dummy back.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit. Niggas need their dummy. Well, you going to the Kappa picnic this weekend? Is that this weekend?
No, it's supposed to be Shag Creek weekend. I'm too old for that.
I'm tweaking. That's the 2nd, August 2nd.
Well, Ken will picnic that day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're convincing me to go because they said it's our 15 year. But I kind of feel like I don't want to go. I ain't gonna last.
You should go.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't really want to.
It'll be all in your face.
I do not want to. I don't know why. I just don't want to. Like, you just don't want to do something for some reason. Like, it's just like I just don't want to. But I guess I'll go. My homegirl's going to be there. But it's like the same homegirl's going to be there. It's the same homegirls I'm going to hang out. Like, me and group FaceTime every day. Like, I don't. Like, just to go there and then put our chairs right around each other and talk to each other all fucking day like we do all fucking day any fucking way. It's stupid to me. But whatever. Yeah.
Hyde Park shit the next week. It's on the 8th, but I won't be there this year. I'm going to the DR.
Oh.
I got a wedding to film out there, so.
I thought about, for some reason, for a second, I was like, I'm going to Hyde Park picnic because a lot of my clients gonna have park shit like that, right? But then when I found out it was on my birthday, I said, I'm not gonna ruin my birthday like that.
It's gonna be lit at Hyde Park shit.
It's gonna be lit, but
I feel like a festival. We be having food trucks.
Yeah, but you know that nigga that played me last year with that part.
Right, yeah. You told me that. Yeah, you don't want to.
So I ain't gonna ruin my birthday like that. So I just made regular dinner plans with my friends.
Where y'all going?
Crying Tiger. And then they probably gonna have
that's a five. What's that? 4-5. That's a fireplace or?
It's what's the name? It's like Adrian Cuisine, but they got normal stuff like chicken and steak and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I ain't never heard of that.
It's real hard to get reservations there, so I was glad my homegirl was able to get us reservations.
It's like a 5-star place or something.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I think that New Life probably gonna have a sunrise service on the day of my birthday.
Oh, so
they hit it on the 9th last year, and I wasn't able to make it on the 9th because we had went to Platinums, and it was Club Platinums. I don't know why my voice was gone when we left. Like, I was exhausted the next day. Like, I was exhausted. Like, you would have thought we was really in the club. Like, you would have thought I was drinking. I was exhausted. I had a little sneaky link out of the club like that. I fell asleep. And fell asleep. Think you might get some dick. I just fell asleep.
Sweet.
Saying, that's crazy. We got a couple hours shit like that. Like, no shit, wake up. But yeah, that was a decent little weekend though. But yeah, no. And I ain't making sunrise service because I ain't get to the house till 3 and you kind of got to get out there 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sunrise will be early as fuck in the summertime.
Yeah, so.
4:30.
Probably gonna do that, have a little more sense this year. I mean, last year wasn't bad though.
Type shit.
I ain't seen none of the niggas I want to see, so that worked.
That works.
Yeah.
That works. All right, what did we learn this week?
That if you do really good things in the community, you can't get away with murder.
And sexual assault.
Yeah. You could literally be Ted Bundy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was nice looking, so people was he didn't do that.
And what's the other nigga?
Why would a handsome man like that need to take some ass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All you gotta do is be handsome.
Yeah, all you gotta do is be
What's
handsome.
another serial killer that was good looking? I was just watching his shit last night, watching a documentary about him last night. I forget that nigga name. Night Stalker. The Night Stalker. That nigga killed like 8 people or something, 8 women. They thought they couldn't find the rest.
I'm gonna be completely honest though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know if you can say this on YouTube, but I think it's pretty easy to be a serial killer, especially as a woman. Like, niggas come to your house willy-nilly. You don't know what the fuck I got into my shit. And what? And on top of that, they leave their gun on the couch.
Yeah, we be done.
Like, they be drinking shit out your refrigerator and shit like that. Like, I can off some niggas if I wanted to.
For sure.
Yeah. Well.
And niggas will get comfy in your
shit. Yeah, they ain't comfy shit, relax shit like that. You need a glass of water, it's poison.
You want some Gatorade? It's antifreeze. Niggas be dumb as hell.
So it's like, I always thought that though, like when I used to look at my ex, and he used to be cheating and shit like that, and he'll be sleeping. I'm like, damn, you sleep comfortable as hell around a motherfucker you to play with. Like that always fucks with me. Like when you'll be messing back with a dude and they be knocked out. You get what I'm saying? Hands above their head knocked out. Like lax. You know, like you untouchable. That shit does put a different level of anger in my spirit. Like, I've never seen a cheating man sleeps so good. Like, you just be looking like this some shit right here. You be tossing and turning like that nigga ain't doing about shit. But the fact that I got 3 pussies.
Right.
I'm exhausted for playing with these hoes all day. Damn.
Hell no. Niggas do be tired as fuck well.
If you see a man sleep with his arms above his head, that nigga cheating. That nigga cheating, period. That nigga, he cheated in here a wild night. Let's get it. Damn.
Damn, let me watch the way I'm sleeping around
And I'm 1,323 days sober.